Hello, everybody. Welcome back to, what is this, week number? I forget every time. Week 4 of the Power Esports conference here for the Kansas Jayhawks. Tonight, as stated last night, is going to be Overwatch. I am joined by the lovely Henry Kelly. You all know me. I'm always on here. I should probably take a break at some point, but I just love casting for you all at home so much. Henry, what should the folks at home anticipate from tonight's matchup? What is the storyline for tonight?
Hopefully this is a fun one. Utah's looking to pick up their first win in the conference. 0-2 so far, so this is their third week of play. Must have gotten a bye somewhere in there. And we are trying to hold on to our undefeated status as it looks like one of 3 undefeated teams in the conference.
4, because there's Minnesota too.
4, yeah. It looks like they've gotten 2 byes so far. So last week we showed off against Baylor, took that down, added another loss to their record, and we're looking to hang on to it now.
Yeah, absolutely. It should be a good matchup. For those of you who tuned in, granted these teams are not the same teams that would have played Rocket League, but the Utes gave the Jayhawks a pretty good fight last night for Rocket League. I'm hoping for something similar tonight, granted, despite our polos having the Jayhawk logo on it, signaling our allegiances quite clearly. I am always in favor of being a neutral caster and anticipating and hoping for a really competitive series here.
More fun to watch.
More fun to watch.
More fun to cast.
More fun to cast, too, most importantly. So, yeah, I'm expecting good things tonight. I'm expecting... and do we know the bands before we launch into the map here? Have we determined both bands? Oh, hey, look at that. How nice. Thank you, production. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So we got the ball ban and the venture ban. This just seems pretty typical for a comp ban. I mean, ball, frustrating character to play against. Pretty good on Lijiang too. Yep. Yeah. And venture, again, very good on Lijiang, but good in general. Venture is a hard to kill target, very threatening DPS.
Both of these heroes that they have banned are very tough to kill, just in different ways.
And part of that sort of frustrating ball dive comp that's so popular lately.
You're gonna see my dog died going in on the Zarya here. Zarya is just, I know I said it last week, it's just so ridiculously strong right now. It's a lot of fun. I love playing decent Zarya whenever I queue tank and comp here.
So we did get a new patch today.
Oh, did we?
Yes, we did, but nice. Nothing meta changing.
Okay.
Maybe the needles moved a little bit, but nothing crazy, nothing shifting around what comps are good. So like I said, yeah, same comp back.
Ashen back trying out that Reaper. This has been something that the Jayhawks have been looking to put him on, especially to give Fake Alfie some more of that opportunity to play those hit scan DPS roles. Just gives you a little bit more flexibility, and I like the Reaper into a Doom here. Yeah, this is good. Walking right, get them focused on that bridge there, get white control for free. Don't have to burn as many abilities, don't have to lose a life here. Ooh. Ashen getting punched away by the Doomfist. Doomfist is going to overcommit this, but he's got that jump to get back out of it, but it might not be enough. Suzu comes out to keep him alive. Bubbles flying here, but my dog died, followed by Swirl and Ashen all fall, and it's going to be one domino after another for the Jayhawks here as they lose the first team fight.
Oh man, you hate to see that. First pick come out was Ashton. Seemed like he got booped off the map from that Lucio.
I mean, they all three, like in pretty rapid succession there, just kind of crumbled. Like, I'm not sure. Was there anything that the Jayhawks could have done to win that fight
no, not really. Maybe just playing it slightly slower. I mean, the cooldowns that they got out were key, but they need to be...
Good bubble.
And there's a
my dog died.
This is Freya angle control right here. She's going to control this cross angle with the Wu Yang, and they're just going to look to poke as their Zarya tries to get entry here.
Yeah, Lucio and... Ooh, Lucio will find a boop onto Sinks, and my dog is going to get punched off the map.
Fight wrapped quickly.
Big Alfie needs to try to stay alive, and he might just catch that spawn wave. No, not quite. He will miss out on that spawn wave and just get delayed.
Interesting to see that Utah's not running the Wu Yang. Pretty common pick, but the Lucio is doing work right now.
Lucio is doing a lot of work.
That is their win condition right now.
Sonic is doing a lot of things, and most importantly, he's using Lucio's ability to go fast.
Yeah, take note. Kansas just got their first ultimate of the game here. They're one against almost 4 ultimates now.
Well,
losing the
title should come online here very soon. Same with Big Alfie's
falls before he can get it online.
Oh, that's huge. That's big.
Man.
Oh, and Kills trading out here. The support's coming offline. Swirlhawk still alive for Kansas. Here comes that Doomfist ult. It will find Ashton. He's just going to get absolutely crushed. Now my dog died in a 1v2, but he's got max charge. That's going to be nothing to deal with the Tracer.
Oh! I mean, got to try to get your Freya pick here.
Kind of cheeky ult here for Fake Alfie. Gets the kill onto Sonic. That was good. The Pharah coming out here replacing the Freya. PDK not really liking the matchup there into Fake Alfies.
He's got to find this Freya pick right here.
He's got to, but he doesn't.
Caught out by maybe this
Sinks
fist here.
Sinks and PDX getting felled here. Here comes the beat, yeah.
Got to find this Tracer pick.
They do.
Tracer is going to be a problem.
Ashton putting in work though on his Tracer. Oh, my dog die will help wrap up that kill on Ducks. Notion seals off Whirl.
This is living forever. There we go. Finally goes down.
DMEC comes out, but no ult to make that work. No immediate remake, and that's just going to be an unfortunate bit of play there as Sinks gets wrapped up, cleaned up. And that might be .1 unless they can get a touch here. Here comes Ashton's Tracer. And he's not going to get the touch. It's going to be .1 for the Utes.
Okay, this is a tough one. They've got to figure out how to counter this very, very coordinated Doomfist Tracer play. This Doomfist 13-1, Tracer 15-1, just getting infinite value, living forever.
For sure.
And I mean, that's going to be the kicker. How can they solve the Tracer Doomfist? Looks like they're going to stay on the Lucio potentially. I like this. I like this more than the Wu Yang right now. I mean, Wu Yang, with all of his strengths, if you've got such a coordinated dive like that, he is just as squishy as any other support and has very little ability to get out besides his 2 cooldowns, which are long cooldowns. So if you catch him out, the whole team comp breaks down.
Really. And I do like seeing Sinks on the Lucio. His Lucio is a very good Lucio. So hopefully the Lucio duel, Sinks is able to assert dominance on that front.
Now double flex for Kansas. We got the Reaper
big burst of damage coming out here. They just need to collapse on these two, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They'll find one on the PDK, but the Lucio of Sonic is going to slip and dash away. Just wall ride to safety there. Kansas kind of need to shut down this pinch there. They're kind of in between players right now. Oh, and Fake Alfie getting at that backline. The Suzu forced out there. The Bell for
Kiri. Huge punch. Oh, man.
Fake Alfie just doing his job, keeping that Lucio looking the other way, keeping those supports looking at each other, not looking at Notion's Doomfist. Fake Alfie dies, though, but in an effort, he trades himself out for Notion, which is huge value. It looks like Jayhawks, yep, they'll end up with control here. They just need to keep their supports alive. Swirlhawk dancing, dodging, but unable to avoid forever. Oh, no, and it's just going to be a full team wipe there. Except for Fake Alpha, he skates away.
You get 20% of the point there. It's a good little hold. Looking to see what kind of ults are online right now. It looks like the fastest in the game is going to be that Sonic beat right there. How they use that.
Followed closely behind by the High Noon of PDK. They just need to collapse on here. They got so many weak players. Sonic's looking worse for wear. Duck's not looking too good either. They have to burn those. But Fake Alfie gets found out by PDK.
Kansas already find this. There it is.
Ashton does. That's good though.
Comes out, finds nothing.
Finds nothing. They just need to. They need to get in there. They need to do some things. Here comes the beat
with
from Sonic. Yep, that's lethal. It finds Sinks. The Kitsune online here. It's winnable here for the Jayhawks. Ashton falls though, and so does Swirl. Fake Alpha can stay alive. He can. Very good. That bubble keeping him just alive a little bit longer. And here comes the Suzu from
1v2
Ducks.
Zarya here.
I like Zarya's odds in this. Zarya finds a 1. My dog died doing a good job to use that wall. Yeah.
Nice. That's a quick cleanup. Potentially good flip point here. Doomfist is back. Man, look at how long.
Oh, and a Graviton will let Sinks get the kill onto
I love
Sonic
that grab.
there.
I love that grab.
That was a good grab.
Yeah, that's a good grab.
It keeps them disrupted, keeps them having to wait, and they're not all synced up on a spawn cycle here.
And it allows KU to get that key crucial flip. I mean, if you drag that fight out any longer, this game becomes
and now Utah will not have a beat for Fake Alfie's Blade.
This is really large.
But instead, Sinks' beat will be online, but it's not going to matter. Sonic going to fall here. PDK running for his life. He'll escape just barely, though. Fake Alfie needs to... Well, he doesn't have a heal pack or a dash to get out, no.
See him back a little bit further here.
Oh, that good Blossom! Finds PDK, does a lot of damage onto Sonic, and forces the Kiriko to run away. 3 ults going to be online here for Utah. Going to be that Doomfist, the Pulse Bomb, and the Kitsune Rush.
Huge punch there. There's the charge punch coming out. And
here comes the blade. He finds one right as the Kitsune goes off.
Can he find the Lucio too?
No dash reset. Lucio's sitting inside that Kitsune. It's a little too risky. There comes the Pulse Bomb. Pulse Bomb goes wide. PDK's ult finds no purchase, but it's not going to matter as the Jayhawks get cleaned up here.
It's going to be a flip for Utah. Very interesting though. No ult economy here for Utah. We've got the beat in the pocket. It's going to be our fight win condition here.
It was a good discipline, good ult discipline to not use Sinks' beat there in that fight and just kind of letting the blade do the work. Fortunately, that Kitsune Rush kind of nullifying it. They're just going to collapse on the side.
Oh, that's somebody's boop!
Boop! Oh! He booped so many off, but they all are able to recover!
Yeah, wow.
Oh, and they will punish Sonic for his hubris.
Kiri might fall too. There's the TP out on the point. They can find a Kitsune Rush. Oh, cross point here. This is a good Kitsune.
Kitsune is a good Kitsune there. But he will get punched off the map and not have a teleport to save himself. PDK is also killed there. Keeping us level. There goes Teddy. There's the Tracer for Utah off the board. The Lucio trying to get away but cannot. Now it's just the Doomfist. And Ducks alive here. Notion and Ducks. Can they do anything?
Getting the recontest here. It's going to be a real close one.
Comes the punch in. Tracer trying to be annoying, doing a good job of it, but Ducks and Notion fall.
Wraith comes out. Is this flippable? I'm not sure if this is winnable for Utah here. No ults online. And there's the grab.
The good grab.
The fight. Yep.
Oh, gets stuck but can just pop a bubble there and get free charge off that.
Look at this stall from Utah. Holy cow.
Yeah, but the longer they stall without any material gain, the quicker that timer is going to burn down. And that's exactly what's going to happen, giving point number 2 to Kansas.
Looks like they were able to sort out that Tracer significantly more. The Lucio pick was instrumental in that for sure.
Interesting to see Ashton not running the dire triggers on Reaper there.
Yeah. You think that was a mistake, or you think that was...
I think given the comp they're playing, I like it. On paper, I like being able to pick up those health orbs. It makes you less reliant on your, honestly, 2 flex supports here.
Yep. Well, Lucio's the main support, but yeah, I can see what you mean. There's not a whole lot of value that Dire Triggers is going to bring to. These are going to be really, really close quarters fights.
Yeah.
Even now, going Sim, May, is the Sim going to be just... It is. Back to Tracer.
I do like the May here. Though. I do like the May.
May to maybe try to catch out the Zarya a little bit more?
That's exactly what I would be using the May for in this situation. Just able to punish with that wall. Ashen getting in there, getting aggressive.
Look at this wrap. They're walking through.
Yeah, and it's going to force out the Icicle from the May player. My dog did having to turn around and look. Ducks and Sinks able to clean up, Ashton and Sinks able to clean up Ducks. They'll find PDK too, but Swirlhawk will be felled by Sonic right before he does.
Anybody with it?
He's getting free charge here. Oh, and the good Wraith to deny Notion any sort of punch. That'll be point secured for Kansas.
They're walking up a lot. Do they see that Tracer in the back? That Tracer is set up.
They have already abandoned the May idea in favor of the Sojourn.
Yep, and they went Hazard. But the Tracer, did you see that Tracer set up in the back line here? I don't know what she's looking for.
I don't know what she's looking for either. It could be interesting. It could be spicy.
Swirlhawk here. There it is. Look at her wrapping. Catching glimpses of this Tracer. Yeah, she's like a phantom in the night.
And she's doing what every good Tracer should be doing, just poking that back line, keeping you turned around. Ooh, finding a good bit of damage on Ashen, but she gets a little too greedy and is felled.
Sliding across.
PDK looking a little worse for wear. Not sure why you jumped there unless you had to clear it. And it's just going to be a slaughterhouse here for the Jayhawks as they will mop up every single person on Utah.
They're much more in sync now. That first map was maybe a little bit messy for
And Ashton just preventing Sonic from getting through the door there, punishing him with his shotguns.
Almost 5 ults online for KU here. Blade is a little bit slow.
Gotta mind the Pulse Bomb and the Kitsune Rush here coming on the line for Utah.
I imagine the kits to point here. That's probably the fight plan. We'll probably mirror kits.
Yeah, here comes one Kitsune. Yep, and there the Kitsunes go. Our Kitsune is actually a lot better here, and a massive Blossom from Ashen gets walled off by Hazard, but finds a lot of value in terms of damage done out. He will try to get the Sojourn, but he trapped inside of her Disruption shot there.
That's a good play from Swirlhawk, and probably good shot calling from my dog guide as well.
Absolutely.
Calling that Kitsune. Kitsune first was probably the call. That's because you want to maintain control of that white room there. That's a good play.
But with almost full charge and a Graviton Surge in the pocket, my dog guy's going to be looking, and here it comes! He'll find one!
99% to beat, too. Brutal.
Yeah.
Beat was their solution to the grab.
And there's the beat from Sinks, and the Blade flying out here. They're looking to just seal this deal here, get that team kill, and not let Utah get any sort of touch here, but the Tracer eludes detection and eludes death. Here comes the beat from Sonic just to try to force and stay alive, keep that stagger going, but it looks like as time winds down, Utah are not going to be able to find anything, and that might be Lijiang for the Jayhawks, and it is Hazard just a little late on that ult and follow through.
Brutal there. That beat was 99% charged right when you need it in that grab.
Yep.
Play of the game.
Enemy Tracer play of the game.
Is it going to be something?
You never know these days.
Okay. Good start so far.
What we were talking about though, this Tracer was a problem for the Wu Yang.
Good double kill there. Good displaying of skill there from the Utah Tracer. I like that. It was a good,
nice little recall.
Good little play a game, unlike some of the ones we had last week.
Yeah, we had some questionable ones for sure.
Some questionable ones. I like that. That was a good little introduction to the series here. I'm expecting if this map was as close as it was going to be, how are the other maps going to play out?
Yeah, I think that we're looking at a pretty strong showing for Kansas here. I have confidence that they've now sort of figured out what Utah wants to do. Sometimes it takes a point, sometimes it takes a map even to sort of solve your opponent, figure out what their strategy is. And I think they've got it now for sure. That Tracer became a problem. They talked about it, sorted it out, swapped to the Lucio, swapped off the Freya, and kind of nullified their entire team comp there. Ended up going Hazard. Hazard couldn't find any value. Wasn't even able to build an ult by the end of the map. So I feel confident in the Jayhawks' ability to sort out the team comp here and clean up nicely.
Yeah, I do too. It's going to be interesting to see what the bans are going to be in response to that. If I'm KU, do you ban the Tracer? Do you just decide to go for the nuclear option, given how many issues that Tracer was causing, especially on first point? Do you go for the nuclear option and ban the Tracer, knowing that Ashen can play it?
So I think it depends, right? So the loser of the first map is going to get the first ban. If they ban out of the DPS category, I don't believe the Jayhawks are able to ban another DPS either. So this is going to come down to which category Utah decides to ban out of. If I'm Kansas, I'm banning the Doomfist, potentially, if it's a map that the Doomfist would be strong on, and it's also not a tank ban from Utah, because that, of course, locks out the entire category of
And it
tank.
wouldn't be surprising to see a Zarya ban coming out here from Utah, given how effectively my dog that was able to utilize those Gravitons and just how much charge he was able to just exist on the map with. I mean, I did not see him once below, besides when he died, but like when he was alive for a long period of time, I did not see him below like 60% charge.
80 even.
Yeah, 80 even. Like he was just almost at full charge the entire time.
Yeah. And that's just good cooldown cycling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good place.
So as we wait for the teams to get situated here, and we wait for that map confirmation, and we wait for those ban confirmations, is there anything else that we should anticipate on this next map? What do you think that they'll be going for in terms of like map? Because it is, I believe, a push map next, correct?
So they get the choice: push, hybrid, or flashpoint. A lot of teams pick the flashpoint. Push and hybrid are maybe a little bit less picked, but push, people love Caliseo, people love Esperanza, but I'm expecting Suravasa. If that's my guess, maybe I can see it over there. It is, in fact, Suravasa.
Hey, look at that.
Not so bad. It's a favorite, fan favorite. People love Suravasa. So this is going to be interesting to see if they ban Zarya.
Plays a little better than New Junk City, I think.
Oh, I definitely agree. Yeah. So, ideally, we're able to play the Zarya here, but if they ban Zarya, then I'm expecting a dive mirror, potentially. There's other brawl tanks, but they're not so strong right now. Could be a D.Va, could be a Winston, could be a Hazard. Might even see my dog break out the ball. Last week we saw him break out the ball briefly.
Ball on Suravasa is very strong. I would be
potentially, yeah.
I would like to see some ball play on Suravasa. Do we know bans yet? Oh, a Genji ban coming out from Utah. I like it.
I like it.
I think that's a good ban.
For us.
For us. No.
It's a good ban. It takes away the fake Alfie's comfort pick. It takes away a little bit of the pressure that would come along with the double flex dive composition.
Yep.
So I'm expecting Tracer and Reaper with Ashton on the Reaper. This is what we've been seeing. It used to be the other way around, but as we're sort of settling into this new comp, it turns out that it's better for Ashton to be on the Reaper and fake Alfie to stick to Tracer. So
that's what I've noticed that too.
Yeah, it'll either be that.
With the team.
There's potentially a Sojourn pick here. KU bans Hazard. Okay, so eliminating one of the dive options, is that potentially signaling another Zarya pick here?
I think it might be another Zarya pick here. I think that might be another Zarya pick because Hazard just is able, like, just because of his dive ability, he's like a weird little mix of like a high damage tank mixed with like Winston's dive ability. Like, I really like that. It's a good pick into a Zarya.
It's a burst. He's a burst damage tank, right? You jump in, you hit a slash, and you shoot midair, and then you hit another shot right as you land. And I think on release, they might have changed it a little bit, but on release, that was able to one-shot most squishies in the game.
Absolutely. And here we have a nice little fly-through of Servasa.
What a pretty map, man!
It's a very pretty, like you background. Like, that's the tragedy of like when you're playing, you're so locked into like looking at the map like from that level. You don't like get a chance to look up and look at the detail that Blizzard puts into like the skybox and the background.
This is a pretty wealthy society. Look, they're gold plating their buildings over there. Holy cow, man!
Oh yeah.
Goodness gracious!
It's a very pretty map here.
Overwatch capitalism. All right. What is the floaty thing, you think? What is that about?
I don't know.
I don't know the lore.
It's gotta do. I don't know the lore behind that either. It's probably got something to do with like the hard light tech
Probably,
and like the soft magic system. Like, do we talk about that enough? Like in Overwatch, how like there is like all this futuristic tech, and then there was just like this soft magic system that's utilized by like Kiriko, Genji, Hanzo.
Yeah.
And then who else kind of utilizes it?
Yeah, but according to Blizzard, there's no magic in the game. So
but like,
come on, there's no magic.
It's like cool, Blizzard. You say that, and then you have magic-based characters.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It seems a little inconsistent for me. But as we finally get underway here with a couple seconds left, as teams pick and do the 30-second prep phase here. What do you think the conversations are going to be going on here? Ooh, and we see the ball pick coming out.
Hey,
briefly for Utah, they're going to switch to the Ramatra.
You scared me a little bit there.
I saw the ball pick. I saw the ball pick from Utah. He flashed the ball.
So, is Ramatra a sleeper pick? No, I think Ramatra is bad this season, but
especially into a Zarya.
We have seen teams make it work. I've been paying a little bit of attention to OWCS, and there's the occasional Ram pick in there.
I like the Ram pick with the Symmetra. I like that ability to be able to
just for TP. Never mind. Goes back to Tracer.
Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, I was looking forward. To the Symmetra play.
Very like brawl comp there into a double flex dive. Hybrid brawl. I don't even know what we call this.
I don't know, but Fake Alfie's rocking the Venture. Going to go for that really kind of annoying, hard to kill dive DPS. Currently contending with the Tracer. He's going to dive onto the Lucio. Can Sonic survive? Sonic able to boop and dash away, evading an early death here.
This doesn't have any point presence right now. I'm a little bit nervous about how.
Ooh, Ashen's teleport doesn't keep him on top. He falls back down, has to wraith away to stay alive. Here comes the Venture in the back line. Finds a good bit of damage to give my Dogdite a kill on a PDK.
Here goes low.
And there goes Duck.
Oh, my Dogdite kills himself! How does that happen? You think he missed a right click?
He had to have missed a right click. He had to have hit a right click at his feet, but it's not going to matter. His team fully capable of mopping up Utah, and that'll get them point control.
It matters to me. My Dogdite would be yelling at me if I was doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tisk. Don't worry, maybe I'll give him some private coaching lessons after this.
Oh, you think? You should pull out the Reinhardt?
Yeah. He maybe swap. Play a better character, higher skill character here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Zarya just not cutting it. Anyway, as Utah here go for the central door push, letting their Tracer of Teddy do a lot of work in the back line there just to keep KU dancing moving. They're going to single out my Dogdite, isolate him, and find that kill. That Sojourn's alone, vulnerable, and Fake Alfie will capitalize and find the kill. It's just Sinks now on point. Fake Alfie unable to really assist him as he will fall. And now it's just Swirl and Alfie left on site. They will get mopped up in short order by Ram's form.
Good cooldown usage there. That boop to sort of isolate the Zarya, and then 5-man collapse right onto her as soon as the bubbles were out. She was fresh meat.
Kind of cooked, absolutely toasted there. So ults coming online here. It looks like every single ult for Utah is going to come on at about the same time. They already have that Ramattra and the Pulse online here. Here comes the Kitsune from Swirlhawk. Almost all ults going to be online here for Kansas in this next fight if they can stay alive. Here comes that Ramattra ult, but he's looking a little worse for wear. Here comes the Graviton Surge. It's going to be a flurry of kills. Here comes the beat. Here comes the Blossom. And they're trading ults 1 for 1. And KU are walking away with this fight. What is happening? The madness. Oh my goodness gracious!
Holy cow.
A flurry of ults in action lead Kansas to walk away with this first point here.
Dang, swap to Bastion. Holy cow, what an ultimate fight there. That was excellent usage, excellent grab, great Death Blossom. Had the bubbles online to keep Death Blossom alive. Beat wasn't even a solution. They killed 4 through Beat.
The beat came out and Ashton's eyes lit up and it's like, okay, Beat, bet, Q.
Yeah.
And like that Blossom just burned all the Beat away. That was a smart bit of play there, just preventing them from staying alive inside that Graviton, which is already hard to do anyway. But now they will have no team's going to have any ult online here for this next fight, so it's going to be a little dry and all skill right now, but a good bit of rotation from Utah to match the flank of Kansas. The Zarya mirror coming out, but it's not going to matter. My dog died at just so much charge.
So much energy.
Ash is going to get active, but get immediately shut down. Alfie and Swirlhawk able to clean up. Oh my, and a team kill coming out here in this first fight on the second point.
The Cynics Lucio is a excellent pick for Kansas here. They're getting so much value out of speed, being able to collapse on an angle as soon as Rosario's high charge.
And doing something that every Lucio player needs to do, which is go and taxi the players that just respawn.
Yeah.
If you do not taxi, you're playing Lucio wrong. True. That should be something I say to every single ranked Lucio teammate I have, because they do not taxi.
No one ever, yeah, no.
No one taxis. Here comes the Sune. Here the Kitsune and the Suzu coming out here. Oh, but he'll get booped off the map, but have the teleport to keep him alive. Ashton will beat PDK in the Reaper duel, and my dog died still at full charge, just walking them down, forcing them back off of point. Sonic gonna get caught out their ducks. Like, if you just look at him wrong, he will keel over and die. The Graviton Surge online, not gonna waste it for this mop up here. Gonna save it for another big team fight, but a double kill on the pulse bomb from Teddy, and a triple to give him something more there onto Ashton.
Sometimes those pulse bombs are hard to catch. Those are a pre-fight pulse bomb.
Yeah,
you got to see it.
Good pulse bomb though. Did exactly what he needed to do as Tracer.
Just stalling out here. Make this a one fight. So, one fight win secures second point here for Kansas. They do have the grab to match.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, Utah are gonna have their Kitsune up. But you know what would be really funny is if No Sam and my dog died Graviton at the same time.
Oh yeah.
And we're both just stuck looking at each other.
Do we get a staring contest? Yeah.
Staring contest. Who's gonna Graviton first here?
I think first grab wins here, and it is gonna come from No Sam.
Yeah, but the Suzu from Ducks keeps his team alive, and Fake Alfie's Venture ultimately wasted a futile effort.
Yeah, so often it's just the first grab wins the fight, even if it's only 1 or 2.
Both support ults still online here for Utah. They have PDK's Blossom, and soon, very soon, they will have the Pulse Bomb of Teddy. The Graviton from my dog died coming out here. The beat from Sonic keeps him alive. The Blossom comes flying out from PDK, but it's not going to find anything. But it's not going to matter. The cleanup is swift and efficient here. From Utah, Ashton's just going to have to leave, not able to win a 1v2, but
is he going to look for touch here?
A good TP in from Swirlhawk to keep him alive and bell him, but it's not enough. I don't know if
Utah's figuring it out here.
Yep, they
found this
found
Zarya swap is very, very good for them.
They found a winning combo here. Still with 2 ults online, they got the Kitsune Rush and they got that Pulse Bomb. No ults close for Kansas. They're going to have to play smart and play a little careful here until they get something going. And PDK just getting in. Here comes that Pulse Bomb early, but bubbled and Wraith formed. Not going to do anything. Now it's just going to run down that Tracer. The Kitsune from Ducks coming out here. Fake Alfie and Swirl are down. Ashen soon to follow.
Wow.
And that's going to be a team kill for Utah to cap this third point.
I'm surprised to see Fake Alfie still in the Venture here.
Yeah.
Venture brings a bunch of sort of frontline presence. So it's it's nice with the Reaper and it's great with bubbles. Venture stays alive forever. But this Tracer has become a problem again. They have more angle control and more. Look at this Tracer in the backline right now doing exactly what I'm saying, providing pressure that is allowing Utah to win these fights early.
Fake Alfie finally getting a chance to get away, but that's going to be Teddy's. Teddy stays for too long and perishes. Duck spelled by Fake Alfie. There's Zarya's caught out a little bit here. Got a Graviton, but ultimately perished to Fake Alfie. It's not going to matter here. This is super winnable for the Jayhawks. They just need to wrap it up. And that's going to be PDK. Can he slip away? He will not. He's going to get booped to death.
Man, that fight got extended so far away from point.
It did, and ironically enough, that gave Utah enough time to regroup and get back.
Yeah, exactly. So it took place so far that Kansas isn't able to contest it in time to get the flip here. There's the first flip, so now we are even, but it is a one-fight point here for Utah. If they win one fight, they win this point.
But every ultimate for Kansas coming online here. Utah not going to have their Kitsune, not going to have their Graviton. They will have Beat, Blossom, and Pulse Bomb. That's about it.
If I'm Kansas, I'm looking to extend this fight for a long time so I can
like what
try
Alex
to
is
make
thinking
it
here, but he's going to get Pulse Bomb.
Oh!
He will not dive quickly.
Wow!
Teddy!
Awareness from the Tracer.
Absolutely perfect awareness. Here comes a Blossom out from Ashen, but it's not going to do anything. PDK counter blossoms and finds a kill onto Swirl, and I think that's going to be point number 3 for Utah.
Yeah, okay, the speed might get them a one touch, but it might end up being a stagger fest here.
It
They
might
got to
be.
find a way. They don't have Beat online yet. 98%,
but
they're looking to build it here and Beat onto point.
Oh,
and the loser goes down. That's point for Utah.
With a PDK Reaper in the corner.
Dang.
Teddy really went Ultra Instincts mode there to sniff out Fake Alfie, waiting to use that Venture ult from the back line. And just gets the solo Pulse Bomb, massive value from it. And Utah just going to walk him down. You're going to have to force the Beat out there. That's good, though. I like that Pulse Bomb, getting rid of the Beat for Utah, not letting them use it any other time in the future. They can get some kills here. They get good value. Utah not on the point to cap. They're just content to try to fight this, and they're going to get split apart here. If KU is quick, they can find another kill.
This becomes a really interesting fight here, right outside of point. They kind of locked down this main angle. KU might find themselves wrapping all the way around unless they want to force this angle. Fake Alfie might fall here.
Oh, but they're going to leave Swirlhawk out to
He's got another Pulse Bomb. Doesn't find anything with it, though.
No, but my dog guy's just going to get walked down here. He's probably going to perish here, and he will. Ashen, dangerously close to death, too. He's going to fall, too.
This Tracer is, I mean, these last two fights have been a microcosm of what this Tracer's been doing all game long.
Teddy putting in the work for his team. Absolutely massive value out of every Pulse Bomb so far that he's gotten. Just being able to be a nuisance in that backline. Kansas need to find a really quick adjustment here. If Utah caps this, that's going to be tied up on the series 1-1.
Here comes a Metro. Can't find anything. Might find the Kiriko here.
Yeah, just going to run down the Kiriko, and Swirlhawk will fall. Fake Alfie getting in there, getting active. Zarya's weak, can't really force that bubble. She still has too much health and too much support to force a bubble.
All right, we're down to the last fight here, potentially. Both support ults online, but that's it. 70 to grab. Might have a grab late into the fight here, but Utah already has their grab, so we got Beat as a solution to grab. If we beat any earlier, I think we lose the game here. It's got to be for grab.
Oh, here comes the Blossom from PDK.
And there comes the Beat, and
that's a good Suzu, though.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Good Suzu. It keeps the rest of the team alive. Here comes the counter Suzu. Here comes the Pulse Bomb. It will kill my dog died. And I think that's going to be all she wrote here. And that's going to be map number 2 for Utah. There's just nothing that Kansas can do. No.
Wow.
And a really good adjustment from Utah to blunt the spear.
Whew. So that is... Whew. Okay, that's intense, man. Man, I think that the Tracer is an issue. We've got to find a solution for the Tracer, and the Venture is not going to cut it.
No, the Venture is not going to cut it. I can't wait to... I know this is like the play of the game, but I cannot wait to see the clip uploaded to social media later of just that absolute ult dump on first point. I'm still thinking about that. Like that. If we could vote on plays of game, I would have voted for that just because of the madness, the absolute madness, what's the word? Quintessence? Quintessential, thank you, yeah. The quintessential, like, distillation of what Overwatch is. And what it can be. Yes, sorry.
Sorry, I don't have the IQ for that, man. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I used the word microcosm earlier, but I think that is, that's essentially the same thing, a distillation. I think that the long, extended fights where the Tracer was finding value in the backline, getting a Pulse Bomb kill, getting early poke, and maybe dragging a support out, dragging a support cooldowns out, that was like point-winning plays there by that Tracer.
Absolutely. And so the question is, if we go push, do we ban the Tracer?
Surely.
I
You
think
gotta
you
ban
have
the
to.
Tracer.
I think you have to, especially if you go push. If you go hybrid,
Or you match it.
or
right?
you match it,
or
have-
you play
have to match
Tracer.
it, yeah. But is that the mood that Fake Alfie wants to go for here? Is that what he wants to do? Does he want to mirror Tracer, or does he want to continue to play Venture and Genji?
You called it. It is a Tracer ban.
Yeah, there it is. Cool. Yeah, I think that is the correct.
Okay. Utah bans
Ooh.
Zarya. Okay.
They were getting a lot of value out of their own gravitons
So-
there.
This is interesting. Both teams have essentially outlined the comp that they don't want to have to play against.
Yeah.
KU has said we do not want to have to solve this Tracer. She's a problem. Utah has said the Zarya won you Lijiang Tower. We're not going to let you play that. So this is going to be
It's gonna be interesting.
probably a Ball Hazard, potentially a Winston coming out, Diva coming out.
Now the question is, are they going King's Row? Because let's be honest, if it's hybrid, it's gonna be King's Row.
Yeah.
Or are they going push, which is probably gonna end up being New Queen Street?
Runasapi.
Oh, Runasapi. Oh, I
Okay,
was wrong.
push map.
Push map. Okay.
This is a fan favorite push map. It's always this or
Queens.
Esperanza.
Oh, Esperanza.
Ah, yeah, New Queens.
No
Yeah,
one-
New Queens.
I
People like New Queens.
I like.
Okay,
New
I'm
Queens.
biased. I don't really like New Queens.
Oh,
But
that's fair.
But okay, Runasapi. Very interesting. All right.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, like, as I said, like if you're going push, you have to get rid of that Tracer. Tracer on push is just free money. That's
Yep.
a free money, free right there, free 90 free type stuff. As we just kind of wait for teams to get loaded into the server here, I'm really curious what the lineups are going to be. Yeah, with Zarya and Tracer off the board, we're going to see just pure brawl, or are we just going to see like hyper dives here?
Forcing Kansas into a bit of uncomfortability. I cannot believe how long we held off on playing Tracer that last map.
Yeah,
I think we had a far greater chance if
Yeah.
we just took the Tracer duel. I don't know if they didn't trust Fake Alfie to win the Tracer duels, and they said, we want you to fight frontline with us, or what happened there. But I think I think that's a mistake. I don't agree with that.
And the other problem that I thinking back on that round here, is there was just a lack of feel. Like there's just a lack of like rotation and fluidity to what Kansas was trying to do there in response to that Tracer. They're just trying to play rigid and ram the door down, and they're just not able to do that with a Tracer ramming a boot up their rear end.
Pretty much, man, yeah. I mean, okay, so we see the Queen swap here. Thought it was going to be an Orisa mirror. It's going to be a Queen, Orisa, both variations on a Brawl comp. Utah has speed here with Lucio. We swap back to the Wu Yang. I think this is good. A good pick here. Long sight lines, Wu Yang's going to get a lot of value.
I like the Wu Yang with the junk. And we see Ashen stick to that
To the Reaper.
The Reaper. PDK back on that cast.
Taking a lot of space early here, Utah.
Oh, and
at
here
this.
comes no Sam coming in for the flank, but will get
too
punished for the greed.
A little too early, maybe.
A little too early.
Need to wait for a couple cooldowns.
But now, if I'm Kansas, you just wait a tick. You try to find another kill here and make it quick.
Yeah, pick a beat, stabilize, and now you find this Lucio.
Another
Look at
Sonic,
it.
yes, and a good axe swing. But my Dogta gets punished by Teddy, but it's not going to matter. Ashen will wrap up the final two, and that'll give them a little bit of free cap there. Ooh, and PDK.
And yeah, this Fake Alfie Genji is something to behold.
It is
I'll
something.
glaze my king as much as it's needed. Get us this win.
And PDK is just going to get, he misses that spawn wave initially, just going to get stalled for an extra couple seconds, buying a few more centimeters for the Jayhawks.
See if we can get able to cap forward spawn before fight is forced. Doesn't look like it. They're going to take space here early. Fight this as early as possible. Kansas is going to retreat here.
Yeah, Arias is just one of those tanks where you can't face check. You have to leave.
Where's the mirror?
Oh, but Sinks finds a kill onto Teddy, putting them down there. Genji early on here. The Orisa mirror coming out here. I like it.
Here comes the high noon.
Oh,
I didn't find anything. They're going to try to beat them on the angles here. They're set their cast up.
oh, he gets
What a
spear
spear!
onto PDK. Sinks wraps up Sonic. No
Man.
going fast for the Lucio this time. And my dog just going to walk ducks down, shooting him in the back of the head.
Well, you know, man, my dog guide is known to hit a ridiculous spear or two. Does Unk still have it? I think Unk still got it, low-key. Wow.
Calling my dog died Unk is crazy.
Well, it's a
the Unk Pink player plays Orisa.
Yeah.
Fake Alfie on a good flank here, getting a lot of damage, pressuring PDK and Ducks off this high ground. The Kitsune Mirror comes in here. It's going to be a brawl fest. Oh, the Blossom comes out, but he gets booped into the air, unable to really land and start dealing damage. Fake Alfie deflects the railgun charge back into PDK's face and finds the kill. Here comes the Orisa ult, but she's not going to get any value from it. A really good team fight.
I am a bit lost as to why the choice was to Orisa ult there. You're already down 2 ults in a lost fight.
Yeah,
The Fat Finger potentially? Yeah,
it may have been a Fat Finger. I don't know.
Are we really Fat Fingering in an official?
I've done it.
I've done it. I've been known to Fat Finger Ryan Shatter.
Swirlhawk and Sonic getting traded out of here. Support for support. Fake Alpha going with the blade on the back line here. Gets a lot of damage onto PDK, but now lost in the sauce. Has no dash, has no deflect to escape, and will just get massacred by PDK.
Yeah, you're still getting pushed here, though.
Yeah,
every pick they're getting, they're trading.
They're just constantly keeping Utah buried and down a man. It's working really well here. They're setting the tone, setting the pace for what this map is going to be.
Yeah. This is a play that great teams will make. You'll never see this in comp, but people are going to back up here in order to regroup and play for this forward spawn. This is a good play. It's just going to allow them to, again, set the tempo.
Fake Alfie trades Ducks for Sinks. So once again, one supporter piece is down on each team. Fake Alfie in the backline here, 12 HP in a dream, but he will not escape his fate.
No ult online for Kansas.
Oh, and Ash will get run down. Yeah, they've lost out on that trade there on the support side. They just have to respect it and leave.
Looks like now Kansas is going to have to wait a while to be able to fight this. This is going to be a forward spawn fight. Fake Alfie and Ashton got back spawn. They did not secure forward spawn, so they're walking back for a while.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. Oh, and PDK ults here, forcing her Lucio to go too. Oh, and a good ult from my dog died. Fine. Sonic forces the gold from NoSam.
Gotta find this Kiri here. 1 HP. There you go.
Yep, there we go. And it's going to be a mop up here.
Alright. Nice little Orisa ult there. I like it. Only have to spend 1 ult to win that fight when you have both support ults online. That's a good trade. I like that. They used Wu Yang and OC there, overclock. So good ult trade. You're up.
It was a beat. He just switched to Wu Yang from Lucio.
See, man, I all the oak green overhealth in the game now.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, it was a beat that came out for the OC, but it didn't ultimately matter as PDK just got bullied and harassed. Oh, and a good spear. Oh, a good Kitsune rush, but no, the ult from NoSam will find Ashton. Swirlhawk getting in there
right now. Very split. So
Belling early. NoSam finding another one. Sinks with the Wu Yang ult, kills Teddy. This could go either way still.
This could go either way. This is a 3v3 here. No, 4v4. The Kirito has
leave. Kansas got to leave this. I think that's a good call. I think it's the right call to just leave. Fake Alfie staying in there, trying to find one, but Sinks will get it on the PDK with his help from Alfie. Oh, and the spear a little early. My dog died walking in, trying to find space, take that space, claim it. Kitsune coming out from Ducks. Oh, but Fake Alfie gets into that backline, finds one, gets his dash reset. Ooh,
will he survive?
Dashes away. Oh, he will come back to the waiting arms of Fake Alfie's knife, and he will kill him. Kill him dead. Whew.
Man, I'll play as Fake Alfie to the day I die. Great Genji player, great Genji plays. Nice little flick there.
Now Blade online here. The ult's not looking too great for Utah. They only have Teddy's Blade online, whereas Kansas picked that Wu Yang ult back online.
Look at the Blade here.
Yep, here it comes. Big Blade, big value. Hits one dash reset. Kiriko teleports away. No bar enough. Gets 2 with it. Just kills both supports.
Will he find the third? Oh, he's got to hit the right click. Oh, there you
go. Okay. Woo!
Woo! I'm like sweating a little bit there. That was almost.
Oh, and the late switch to the ball comes out just for that denial, just for that stall. Kansas going to back away, letting Ashton catch up sooner and just be as a whole team here. Smart move. Once again, like you said, nobody in rank would do that. They would force it. They would try to seal the deal there, and it would just become a stagger fest, and they would flip the map at that point.
2 minutes, 40 seconds left on the board here.
The ball slam coming out here. He's gonna roll away. Oh, unfortunate there for Fake Alfie, but Ashton finds one. Ashton finds two. Good usage of the OC there.
Counter OC maybe potentially to find a pick here.
Yeah, no Sam trying to get some value out there will get punished. Ashen avenges, sinks. Teddy finds one onto Swirl though.
This is another fight that Kansas can't afford to push up all the way.
No, but they can try to get a stall here, but they're not going to be able to find it. They just gotta leave. And quite honestly, they could do this song and dance for the next 2 minutes and they'd win. That's the beauty of push. You don't have to full cap it. You just have to have more meters than your opponent.
I think Kansas is going to continue winning the mid fight and then continue winning this sort of like dragged out long fight over forward spawn that keeps happening. The same fight over and over again. It keeps going the same way.
Oh, here comes the Wu Yang from Sonic here. Is it going to find anybody? It looks like no, but here comes the Blade now.
We'll try to keep Ashen alive.
But Ashen will die before it can detonate, and Sinks will get bladed to death. Here comes a big ult from My Dog Died. Finds one, finds two. Is it still winnable? Not with a ball on the board.
Support's alive right now.
Oh, but a huge spear onto Teddy. But the deflect in his face is going to prevent him from finding that kill.
I mean, a 1v3 situation for My Dog Died. Nearly finds another pick.
Yeah, with the ball. Ball mines online. Ducks with the Kitsune Rush coming online here. Kansas not close to any ults.
Hey, this is what you hate to see in a push map. When you're in this situation where your opponent is about to start gaining momentum and you don't have ults, it gets a little bit scary.
Yeah, Utah could snowball this so fast. Kansas got to be really careful.
Much in push. It happens over and over again. Early mines to separate My Dog Died from the backline here.
Yeah, they can find an early pick on a PDK. It's going to look really good here. Oh, two players really weak. Ashen back on the Reaper. Oh,
both Kansas supports fall.
No, no, no.
I did not think that fight was going to go that way.
No, no, no. This is all so wrong. This should not be happening here for Kansas. This is not what you like to see.
Okay, brutal. Utah going to secure forward spawn here. This is just a little bit of a snowball upcoming. We need to win one fight, but no ults online. Blade's coming in. They do have Kitsune. You got to either wait for the Kitsune to be offline to Blade, or you got to Blade before.
Yeah.
Early into this fight, but see how this turns out.
Yeah, but it's going to be a one-fight situation
Setting
here.
up the fight corner here.
All it takes is one for Kansas because that time has run out for Utah. They have to win every next fight. They cannot afford something bad to happen
up
here.
For Blade here.
Oh no, he's going to play it smart. Got to play it smart. Wait for them to bunch up a little more here. Here comes that bell. Here comes that Kitsune.
Now he's comfortable blading this.
Yeah, but it's too little, too late.
Woo. Okay. Okay, code red for KU here. They do have, oh my gosh.
Man.
Oh, Utah has a Wu Yang ult and an, minefield, Blade coming up, OC online.
Oh,
Panic mode for Kansas here. Just the Ori ult. Is it enough to win one fight? Gotta find a solution here.
If I'm Kansas, I think you should have, I think you should have peeled that Kitsune.
I think you should have peeled, I think you should have kited the Kitsune and gone back in with Blade. I think that's the only way that you win that fight.
You can't stay in against the ball on a Kitsune.
Here comes the Wu Yang.
Oh, he spears the Wu Yang away. Draws that ball back in, has to full charges, has just to wait but not find any value. Misses his next spear. Here comes the Kitsune from Swirl, but it's all going wrong. Utah flip the momentum and take map number 3.
Holy cow. Okay. I mean, you see that so much with push. That Kiriko has 11 deaths, and yet they're not able to capitalize.
No.
Wow. Hey, yeah, I mean, it's just snowball, dude. It's just the momentum.
Yeah.
You win one fight after another, and if you win a fight late in the game like that without spending ults, you're up ultimate economy for the rest of the game. I just don't understand that play of the game, by the way.
Yeah, there we go. We had to have one stinker. We had to have one really weird play of the game from the system there, and that I guess was it. Hopefully we get another entertaining one here in map number 4.
Obligatory shame of the game.
Shame of the game.
Yeah.
Which is nothing against the player to say.
No.
We're not bashing the player here.
I'm sure that particular player had a better play.
Oh, absolutely. Oh no, he for sure did. Yeah. We know for a fact that Sonic had a better play in that map alone. But yeah, it's just Overwatch's goofy algorithm determining what's the play game and what's not. But yeah, no, you have to kite the Kitsune. You have to kite that Kitsune there.
I think that's the fatal error.
You have nothing there, and blading into it. everybody's grouped up there in the backline. Sure, the Suzu's gone, the Bell's gone, but like
it's almost
they're
what they
in
call
the
that.
Kitsune. They have increased fire rate.
They
Like it's
call it
not going to matter.
They call it a mind control when you are so set on using a particular ability to counter something that it actually doesn't really matter what's going on the screen. You're just going to hear that Suzu come out, and then you're going to blade anyways. I think potentially that was not the team fight call. The team fight call was probably kite the Kitsune, but maybe Fake Alfie thought, Suzu's out, maybe I can find some value. Nothing
and
to
just
find
the
there.
double dash and is left high and dry in the middle of 4 guns. Nothing you can do there. So now it's going to be interesting here. What have we learned?
So, is KU sort of down on their luck? Are they going to continue this this momentum where Utah might have a little bit of fire, a little bit of hype?
If I'm
on
Utah,
their
I'm
back?
very happy with that win. That's a huge morale boost. And
Down almost the entire. I mean, they didn't even have capped forward spawn before overtime. Wow,
Yeah.
really good push from Utah. If I'm Kansas, I'm nervous now. Although we are on Kings Row.
Because we don't play any other hybrid map in this entire game.
Not-
It's
none-
only Kings Row.
There's one.
At this point, we should just rename the hybrid to, are you going to play Kings Row this
Yeah.
time or not?
Are you going to play Kings? The Blizzard World, no love. I'm okay with Blizzard World. I think Monkey on Blizzard World is a lot of fun.
Blizzard World is okay. It's a good time. Do we know bans yet? Have we learned bans?
No bans quite yet. Might be taking a
What do
short
you-
break here.
What do you
but-
think the bans are going to be?
Okay, so obviously there's no more Zarya ban on the board. And potentially I'm kind of thinking the Zarya ban may have won that fight, that map for Utah. Maybe not. Maybe they would have won that without, but the ball pick, not being able to get onto the comfort pick of the Zarya, had to swap off the Reaper, had to go to Sojourn. It's like, I just feel like Zarya has become such a win condition for my dog died. I don't know. I think that
it really does feel that way. I will agree.
I think that having it in the pocket here for Kings Row is really good. Having the ability to go back to Zarya will give them an advantage on this map. I think that Kansas simply wins against the Zarya. However, if we do see a better brawl come out from Utah, that is the only way that they win this game. The same way they won Saravasa is the way that they're going to win Kings Row here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the teams decide to do here. I'm not sure who I would ban if I'm Kansas. Like it's
Right. Yeah. It's a tough one. You potentially, I don't know. I can't think of it. I don't know. I think maybe you potentially ban Lucio. Unless, do we ban Lucio first map? I think we might have banned Lucio first map.
I don't think we
it might have been
did.
second map. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Kansas still has the ability to ban Lucio. If we have the ability to ban Lucio, I think that Lucio is a good ban here. Force Utah onto a Wu Yang, or if they can't play Wu Yang, onto a double flex backline, and then you're just up so much poke damage with the Wu Yang pick.
And I think you have to take that chance here, and because now Utah are on series point, they're up 2-1. This is Kings Row is that brawly hybrid map. It gives players a chance to kind of
Freya?
duke it out. Yep, and the Zarya ban once again.
No, I'm not sure these are updated. I think it's Freya, and we don't have a Utah ban yet. Okay, so KU bans Freya. Okay, so maybe potentially looking to close down a little bit of the hit scan damage. Maybe they want to force into a Sojourn matchup. Maybe Ashen is just like, oh, I got this. I'll play Widowmaker. I'll play Ashe. I'll play Sojourn. Maybe probably not Ashe, but Sojourn for sure might potentially come out here, and he's confident that he can win that duel. Not maybe winning against the Freya. Not sure, but I think a good ban. Freya's poke down range is going to be really strong. Good on Kings Row for sure.
Just waiting on to see what Utah decide to take off the board for Kansas.
Thinking on it.
Can't go with the DPS ban.
I'm going to be real. Kiriko. Okay. I do not see this as a map winning ban. I mean, potentially, but Swirlhawk does have an Ana, and Ana is very good with this Zarya brawl. Even on Kings Row, it's really good. So, will they play Lucio? Will Utah play Lucio on offense? Will we play Lucio on offense? What do you do when the Kiriko is banned? Because Kiriko is kind of a, very common pick these days. Probably 80% of matches have a Kiriko in them at least.
Well, she just has such a strong kit like that Suzu,
Mhm.
being able to cleanse and save you from most anything. The Kitsune Rush is increasing your fire rate and just
Mhm.
making you like a walking minigun if you shoot
Yep.
projectiles. Like
Yep.
it's gonna be interesting here. I wonder how this is going to play out. While we wait for the teams to load in here to the server, I think for our own sake, and we might kick it to a slight little break here. We've been talking for
We have been talking.
we've been talking here for a second, so we might kick it to a short break here, and we'll jump right back into the action. Stay tuned, folks. The game.
All right, here we are back with some more Overwatch. Malga?
Oh.
A Malga pick? I think
Oh.
this is fake. So we did have a little bit of a disconnect there, so just a little bit of delay. But we are back, and we are going to
Sonic
see.
teasing a Life Weaver.
I don't think that's real. It is Orisa.
Ooh,
Yep.
yeah, they're going for dive here.
Okay, so it's going to be double sniper monkey. Interesting. Will they swap off the Widow if she can't find a pick?
He's gonna eat some shuriken. Missed the shot. Not gonna be able to kill my dog that anyway with a headshot. Ooh, misses the axe. I like Orisa into monkey here.
I do.
Orisa into Winston.
And like we were saying, welcome back. This is Freya ban and Kiriko ban. Utah is up 2-1 in the series right now.
Genji
Potentially
mirror
looking to seal the
coming
deal
out
here.
Teddy.
Genji mirror. And we're still on.
Oh, Ashen getting a little singled out here. Has to flee. Oh, and a good dash melee combo there from Fake Alfie to find the kill onto PDK.
Utah's looking to wrap early here. They are down their Hanzo. I think they're just still looking to control this high ground until their Hanzo gets back. They might get collapsed on. Look at this Tracer applying
Oh
so
no,
much pressure.
Winston's super weak. He's going to get a lot of utility poured on him to keep him alive. And it looks like it'll succeed.
Now Kansas knows this is what they want to do. This is what Utah wants to do. They want to walk up on this right high ground. They want to control this high ground. And they want the monkey to drop down on one of the supports. And they do. They find the Ana. Not sure. I think the Genji might have fully wrapped around
I think he
high
did.
ground.
He had to have.
Potentially
Yeah,
dropping
and
from
he just
that
had to
window.
like walk away and like
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah, and the Tracer goes down too. Yeah, okay, so the Genji went all the way around high ground, I believe. Good play from Utah.
Monkey doing its job here. Winston just being able to be a bully, a zone-taking champion.
Dux is beating Swirlhawk on the Nano here.
Yeah.
So no Nano for recontest. We have Orisa ult for recontest potentially.
There
There it is.
Come out early here. Can he find one?
Find
Oh,
Wu
he
Yang.
does onto Wu Yang. That's good. That's big. That's huge. PDK and Sonic down. Here comes the Pulse Bomb from Ashen. Does not
This is
find
the
any
monkey.
real value. Here comes the Nano. Just to try to keep him alive. Is it going to be enough? My dog died looking to try to get that stall. He's not going to find it, but Teddy going to pay the price anyway. Ana staying way too long. KU should collapse on this and get a free kill and a free stall. Yeah, there she goes.
Okay. Zoning Dragon here. Dragon to try to catch out the Orisa. Orisa has the cooldowns to live though. Another team swings that angle. Early Dragon. I think it's a 4 Dragon. I think there was a better opportunity there.
But that Tide's going to come online at the same time. That Primal is going to come online here. And the Blade. After this one onto PDK. Huge shutdown there. Denying
Nice.
PDK any ability to be on that Tracer. Fake Alfie's Blade almost online here. Both supports
Monkey continually being a threat for the backline here. But Kansas is going to play front here.
Yeah,
They're
here
just gonna
comes
try
the
to trade
Nano.
backlines.
But we're not going to Nano Blade. We're just going to regularly Nano, and he's just going to walk around and punch people. I mean,
He didn't need it.
yeah, I didn't need it.
You don't need it. You don't need it. All right, let's see Ashen pick this Tracer 1v1. He will not. He'll back up a little bit. Man, I love watching Tracer 1v1s. I think it's some of the most impressive mechanical skill in the game.
Got
Got
to be a certain level of ADHD to process
Oh, yeah.
those. It's a lot of flashing colors and movements here. Oh, but Ashen's going to get caught out. He does not have the health for the reset and will get punished. Here comes the Wu Yang ult. It's not going to find anybody as the Genji goes sailing away. Fake Alfie with the Blade finds Sonic. My dog died finds Ducks.
Their Genji lived. Their Genji drops on the point inside the bubble now.
Oh, here comes the
out.
Primal. Yep, that's going to be point
Dog goes
for
down.
Utah.
Wow. Okay. So Utah is winning the slow fights. Kansas is winning fights
Oh,
when
he
they
just
get a
hits
Nano.
the corner there.
Kansas is winning fights when they get a Nano or they get a Wu Yang or they get some ult early and they're getting picks and Utah stays too long. But if you drag out the fight too long, if you drag out a dry fight, Utah will win against this comp. I do believe Utah will find a way to collapse onto one of the supports with this triple dive sort of double flex monkey comp. Really strong stuff.
Yeah, but and of course that trade-off is you got a lot of squishy people.
You do.
A lot of squishies in one beefy boy. Granted, Hey, you also have a lot of squishy people and one big boy. Here comes the Orisa ult. Can it find somebody? It will. It'll find Teddy. And it's just going to let him freely walk on the backline. Finds a good spear. Finds 3 kills. Huge play from My Dog Died.
So this is a big play because they want to be able to stay up by this archway here. Ideally on King's Row, you're able to fight for this archway. And the enemy team, this archway is really hard to push through, so it's one of the best places to hold from.
Last week, we saw Kansas door stuff.
We did. Will it come out again?
Do we think they can get a similar opportunity here?
I mean, it's happened twice this season now, and I am kind of looking forward to seeing
and a
it again.
huge spear catches Teddy in rotation.
Yeah, you got to catch his bump.
And no Sam goes down.
Yeah,
we might see the door stuff. Here comes the blade. Here
Blade
comes
gets
the
nated.
Wu Yang.
Nope.
Oh, Nano. Sorry, not
Nano
Wu
Blade
Yang.
shuts that down real quick.
Yep, that was a huge counterplay there, and that's going to be a team kill for Utah.
Brutal. Again, so another long fight drawn out, and eventually Utah finds an opening. In this case, they found a way to get the Nano Blade online after cooldowns were used to get value from it. Kansas does have both support ults for it.
Both Wu Yangs playing
Yeah, point and click simulator, yeah.
just and throw the magic spinning water balls at each other around corners.
Yeah, just gambling, seeing where, let me use my echolocation to find
It really is.
Yeah.
My infinite poke.
Yep. Okay,
Here
Wu
comes
Yang
the Nano. Oh, the Wu Yang,
Gets
sorry.
slept!
Does get slept. Oh, here comes the Wu Yang for Sonic
Huge
coming out
nade
here.
from Swirlhawk, by the way, on
big
that
nade.
monkey.
Yeah, but it's going to be, I think this is going to be a cleanup for Kansas. Yeah, they will.
Use both support ults there to
Missing
win that fight.
all of those right clicks onto the Wu Yang.
I wonder if the Nano was necessary. I think maybe they win that fight after the Wu Yang ult was used, but potentially not. You know, it's not my judgment call.
Who did the Nano go out on? I missed it.
The Nano went out on the Genji right after the Wu Yang. They both were used on the Genji, but after the sleep, they nanoed the sleep. I
Only
believe.
Primal and High Noon going to come online here for Utah. Ashen just doing Ashen things. No Sam falls here. 5 seconds
Looking
left.
to just kill touches here. Do they even have
Yeah,
one
Blade.
touch left?
Blade's going to be online here. Here's Blade.
There's the first touch. Looking to set up for Blade. Oriel comes out.
Huge. That's Genji offline. That's Lucio offline. Here comes the Blade. Deflects the sleep. Not the nade, but it's not going to matter. Huge round there from Kansas.
Look, star player. Looks like Teddy once again. Teddy is sort of
I'm surprised we didn't
got
see
the team on his back here.
I'm kind of surprised we didn't see Teddy pull out the Tracer there.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Tracer might be a little bit tough into that comp. Having the Ana Wu Yang backline is threatening for a Tracer, but not like easy, you know?
Yeah,
So
100%.
potentially just playing for I believe they were on Tracer early. And it was that sort of like Tracer, Genji, Monkey, triple like collapse, triple dive.
Yep. Oh,
ended up
we're
working
gonna
out.
see a Baptiste here from Utah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I
This
like
is
it.
not common. I'm not sure what the logic here is. Baptiste Lucio.
But they don't have any ranged people to take advantage of Baptiste's window.
Yeah. Not sure how important that is. I think the logic here is
The lamp.
Yeah, no, I think the logic here is Dux wants to play from high ground. And Baptiste is going to find probably more consistent damage than any other support, maybe Wu Yang, in the game from that high ground angle. We do have an Ashton Widowmaker. See if he finds a pick here.
Oh, and the deflex will prevent him from
little
taking
scared,
that
little
shot onto
scared.
Genji.
And he'll swap off immediately here. Onto the Sojourn. Like we were talking about before the game, having a hit scan here is good for Kansas.
They've identified the Reaper.
Oh, little lag spike there.
Little,
All good.
Little hiccup. But yeah, no, being able to detect the Reaper getting that bubble, which gives Zarya a bunch of free charge. So now you got to really be careful.
Oh, he's going to be high charge.
Oh, Ashen just barely ekes it out of there. Fake Alfie and sinks, though not
My
so
dog died, booking it back to
lucky.
spawn. Will he swap? I think this is going to be a Zarya swap.
Is it going to be Zarya?
It
Yeah,
is gonna
it's
be
a
a
Zarya
Zarya
swap.
So imagine the Zarya now playing for Reaper Zarya.
Oh, and the Baptiste mirror too comes out.
Okay, very interesting. I don't know the logic. I don't get it.
I
But
don't-
you know what?
I don't get it
I
either.
don't.
Maybe it's got to be the lamp.
It's
Got
got
to be the lamp.
Although, yeah, because Kiriko's banned, probably just playing for some sort of immortality ability. Pretty smart. speed is going to prove to be probably instrumental for Utah here, being able to lead fights
Yeah,
early.
Asher just really
There's
pressuring
the
out that
lamp early.
Baptiste. That's good. Gets that lamp down.
Both lamps are out, and PDK falls early to My Dog died. Both Zarya super high charge here. Looking to just maybe find that Baptiste.
Yeah.
Really don't find anything.
No, not going to find anything here.
This is a very slow, sort of brooding fight. Will he find the Genji? Creeping onto point now. No lamp for the Baptiste. Just really looking for him.
Yeah,
Kansas has nobody else to walk up with their Zarya. Zarya's going, help, 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 but nobody's alive.
Could have Wu Yang.
Could have, but I don't know if it's worth it there.
No, probably wouldn't have been able to stay alive long enough.
So much burst from the Reaper, too. Hard to live. Zinix does have the Wu Yang ult online first in the map. Oh, 99%. Ooh, pause coming out. All right, let's examine the ult economy. It's all we can seem to look at right now. Okay, so Zarya ult coming online, Reaper ult coming online, and Beat coming online for Utah. So Utah is guaranteed to have a solution to the Kansas grab here when the Kansas grab comes online. Our Reaper ult, our Death Blossom, is also slower than PDK, so potentially Utah looking to do a bit of a grab Death Blossom combo here, just to clean up one more fight. There's still 2 minutes on the board, so we are going to see both teams equalize and get every ult online here. But what will come out first is going to be the question of who wins this next fight. Will they grab first, or will we Wu Yang ult first and try to get value with that? Might be a Wu Yang ult in the grab kind of thing. Okay, we'll grab ult, or Wu Yang ult comes out first, looking for a pick on the back line. Bubble does come out, nothing, no value there, just charging the Zarya. Now Zarya has free grab. Here's the grab. Is it good?
No,
out.
Sam will
Zarya
die.
falls.
Yeah, huge. That's actually exactly got to be what the lamp was for there, was for those gravitons.
Just an additional solution when your beat isn't online. I like it.
They're going to get the stall here onto Teddy. That should be point here for Kansas. Yeah, it will be. And another pause. What is happening?
Internet issues, potentially?
Potentially.
Not really a whole, not a lot of solutions. Oh, but
Yeah,
you are going to get to see our lovely faces.
And it's us again. Hi, everybody.
Most handsome casters.
Oh, yes, yes. The most handsome casting duo for Kansas Esports.
Yep. For Kansas Esports. For Kansas. For NA. The whole region.
No, you're right. No, I'm selling a short. I'm selling a short. I'm selling a short. My apologies.
Okay, so what were we able to see while that pause went up? Not sure when we're going to get back in the game here, but we can still talk about ults. We can talk about that grab that just came out.
Yeah, that was a bit of a squib.
Yeah, a bit of a squib.
It was squibby there.
So it makes me think maybe the grab was a bit of a miscommunication. Clearly, the backline was separated from the Zarya.
Yeah.
By the Wu Yang
watching
blade.
it here on our screen down here. Yeah.
Yeah, the little replay going on here. The Wu Yang Genji separated the backline from getting value looking at the grab.
Yeah.
So maybe the grab was a bit of a miscommunication. Zarya was a little bit split by the Genji. So potentially, no, maybe just a misplay from the Zarya. I would have liked to see the Zarya look for a little bit of a later grab because Wu Yang and Lamp are the only 2 solutions that Utah has, that Kansas has for grab. That's all they've got.
Yeah. What is my question is what is the path forward here for Utah? Because you've now lost the cap point, and you made it kind of close to getting second point, which is like the hardest one to take. And Kansas now have what, 3 minutes to work with?
2 minutes and 10 seconds.
2 minutes and 10 seconds. That's a lot of time.
Dang.
Good stuff. And it sounds like we're getting loaded back in
Going back here. Alumni AWASP in the chat talking about, you'll never guess what happens in 20 seconds. Yet another pause. There, we saw the pause come out. Thank you for the warning, though. Just Ruby's got a bit of early intel. There's the lamp comes out.
The blossom, but he'll get booped back away, not really finding anything. Oh,
perfect usage from Utah there to survive that.
Yeah, that was the lamp and the boop. They're keeping them alive. Oh, that's just heartbreaking to see here. Here comes the Reaper of PDK. His Blossom not able to really get any value off out of it. Now they're just going to walk him down. The Lamp coming back out. Lamp gets burned. That's a lot of damage done.
He's still got Blossom. He's still got Blossom.
Yeah,
they're
still
still playing.
Blossom. Yeah,
they're still playing for Blossom, and they've got Blade.
Yeah, he had to Wraith form and bubble out. He lost too much health initially. Here it comes. It's going to get lamped, and he's going to get killed. Sonic falls too from the deflection. My dog, though, traded out.
Stayed around the corner too long. Won the death bomb.
Yeah, here comes the blade though, gonna
Traded
mop and
Zarya.
clean up.
Even fight right now. Looking for the Baptiste pick. No lamp online. Can't find him.
Oh man, yeah, he just barely lives that. That's gonna be a cleanup there. Should get a good couple meters out of this. Good recovery from Kansas. Good stuff indeed.
No ult's online, however.
Only
Looking to
one
play
that's
for grab.
close. Yeah, both
I
grabs
mean,
are.
holy cow, can you even... This Zarya must be so high charged to build grab that fast. I mean, this is...
Yeah.
Every fight, a grab is online for one of the teams.
Well, they just love shooting Zarya bubble.
They do. Look at
Oh,
that.
speaking of
Super
grab,
early
there
grab.
it is.
They're going to window to try to amp
Yeah.
heals, keep it up alive.
Here comes the blade. Here comes the lamp. Here come bubbles. Here comes the
Wu Yang has
title.
to come out,
Here
yep.
comes the other graviton. It finds my dog died. And once again, a flurry of ults like we saw on first point of Servasa, just except not all at the same time and not all in the same location. Ashen and Swirl will fight the dust.
Once again, Utah looking just like kind of refined right now. Very, very like methodical almost with their ult usage.
The window's going to be online here, but Beat, this is going to be important here. Beat is almost online for Utah.
Will they
Ashen's-
Death Blossom before the beat comes online? Yes, this is a win condition.
I think Utah are going to try to hold that beat.
Also, this is a
Before the
one-fight
Blossom.
game. Keep this in mind. If Kansas wins this game, the series is tied 2-2.
Yeah.
Sorry, wins this fight. This is a one-fight.
Here comes. He's looking for the Blossom. He's a little worse for wear here. He has to Wraith and just stay alive. Not really able to get
Can't
the teleport
use.
in. No, can't. Gonna have to look for it. Oh, and the
early,
beat comes
super
out.
aggressive beat. Maybe to try to walk him down here. Looking to find the
Oh, here comes the Blossom in response, but it's not going to really find... Oh, it finds Sonic, though, and finds the lamp, but it's not going to be enough.
perhaps another instance of a little bit of
but my dog-
robotic play.
Yeah, but my dog died just... If my dog died, it's still up for that. That's map for KU, I think.
If you're, listen, I don't know. If it depends on if he's a bubble. If he's alive, I think Utah still takes that fight. But if he has a bubble and Ashen finds the bubble, potentially a fight-winning ultimate there.
But now, PDK and Teddy close to their ults, Duck's close to his, Zing's close to a title. Oh my gosh, my dog guy's almost already back to another Graviton. Same with No Sam. Here comes that Blossom for PDK and finds immediate value. But my Ashen will trade it out. This is super winnable for either team here. Utah not on the point, just getting 3 centimeters out here for KU, and I think that's it.
That might be the map.
That's it. That's the map right there. That's surely it has to be. There's no touch here.
No,
Oh,
Genji
Genji's
has touch.
still lurking.
Oh, look at that little... Oh, look at the red
Oh, very good.
Well played from My Dog Died. Holy cow. Okay.
And we're all tied up.
It's going to come down to this final map, guys. And okay, so we've played Hybrid, we've played Push, we've played Flashpoint, and
Oh,
we
it's
have
an Ashen
played...
play a game here. What's it gonna be? Such a good skin for Reaper. It's a clean skin. Oh, okay. Good start here. Oh, this is when she gravitons.
Imagine having your grab on the enemy be in their play of the game. That's brutal.
That's
Goes to show that that grab was
unfortunate.
not a fight-winning
Yeah,
grab at
no,
all.
not a fight-winning grab at all. No.
Okay, so let's talk about what KU was able to figure out there to win that. I think, personally, it's the same thing as I had been saying. KU wins short fights. Utah wins long fights because they're adjusting their fight plan and they're sort of going with the flow. There's like this ebb and flow that's really fun to watch from Utah.
Absolutely.
Where it's like, oh, you're going to grab? Okay, well, we have 2 solutions to that. And the second solution we're going to actually use to walk at you. We saw that super aggressive beat simply to walk at Kansas there and win a fight early.
It really is that line. But wait, there's more.
Yeah, there's more. There's always more for Utah, it seems. This is a really
They
strong
always
showing.
They always got that. They always have some trick up their sleeve there if the fights go longer than what, a minute, 30 seconds even.
I mean, longer than it takes for My Dog Died to get his grab on.
Serious, like
every fight.
like every
Holy
fight.
cow.
Every time there has been a Zarya alive, there has been a Graviton. I would not be surprised if in this match alone, is
Probably 8 grabs.
8 grabs.
Probably 8 grabs, at least. Maybe even on that defense. There was
Just
8
yeah,
grabs.
just for that.
Circuit Royale. Wow. Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun.
This is
Okay.
not something you normally see for the
So,
escort map. No.
There's 5 game modes in the game of Overwatch, and there's 1 remaining, which is escort. So we are forced into an escort map, and we're choosing No, Utah's
Utah chose
Utah is
Circuit.
choosing Circuit. Will either team play Sigma?
You kind of have to on that first point.
You kind of have to.
You have to.
But Sigma is not strong right now.
No, he is not.
And
he has a singular purpose.
The OWCS solution to Sigma is to get up in his face and brawl him. So I assume that if there is a Sigma, Kansas will simply go brawl. They'll get up in his face. They'll play the Zarya and they'll win because Sigma is so weak to close quarters combat. He simply is really good at mitigating long range damage and also dishing out long range damage. But if you close that distance, it's over.
Yeah.
So then, does Utah swap back into a brawl? And then we're back again with another brawl mirror on this map, just like last map, just like Suravasa, just like all of these maps have been. This is Zarya brawl mirror. Yeah. I think Kansas wins that.
Or do we see the Sig mirror?
We could see the Sig mirror,
which would make this, at least for the first point, a different situation.
It would.
It would be.
Thank goodness.
It would be just a little different. Unique. It would be something we haven't seen before, instead of just the Zarya mirror brawl comp.
So I trust my DPS to be strong with the Sigma pick. We have two former hitscan players who both are very, very good at Widow. They're both really good at Sojourn. And they even have like an Ashe and a Cassidy in the pocket if that becomes an important pick.
I've seen fake Alfie's Cassidy, and
there's a lot of options if you want to play a really pokey comp.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even the fake Alfie Hanzo is pretty good.
Yeah,
taken after his older brother Fuwa.
Oh yeah.
But so will we play a really poke heavy comp with maybe a Wuyang Zenyatta? I don't know if Swirlhawk's got the Zen in him. Does he have that Zen in him?
It's
a certain kind of dog you got to have to be able to be good at Zenyatta. But
Utah banned the Lucio this time.
So maybe potentially mitigating the effects of a brawl.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah. And the speed, which speed on this map is very nice.
Yeah. And pretty much integral to all comps.
Yeah. So it's
almost all brawl comps on this map.
Yeah.
The poke comps, I mean, we see Ana Zenyatta, we see Wuyang Zenyatta, we see Bap Zenyatta. But I guess not a lot of Lucio with Sigma. Never really Lucio with Sigma.
And I guess we're just waiting on Kansas's ban here. It's gonna be. What do you think Kansas is gonna ban here? What do you think they should ban going into Circuit, given everything that Utah has shown?
Oh, I was gonna say I think either Orisa or Sigma is a good ban. For Kansas.
They ban Sigma,
and Kansas bans Sigma. Okay.
Well, no Sigma.
So no poke comps today.
We're just gonna stick with the same thing we have watched for 4 maps straight. And it's probably gonna be a Zarya mirror brawl.
On what? The poke map.
The poke map.
Oh man,
the pokiest map in the game.
I mean, at what point are we gonna start seeing Zarya on Dorado? At what point are we gonna start seeing Zarya on Watchpoint Gibraltar?
I already see Zarya on Dorado every time I play it in ranks. Zarya is the meta tank.
Yeah.
The meta tank here. And yeah, it's I guess it's supposed it's slight technical difficulties.
So we might need to go back to a
Hi. Hello everybody.
Here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
cool.
You get to look at us for a little bit longer.
Either
way.
We're hanging around.
It's our decision though if we send you to a map flyover. Or not, or if you should sit here and look at us. Turns out, no, you don't have a choice after all.
No fly tonight.
No flyover. No.
You gotta look at us for a while. Waiting on that lobby to start.
So, with the Sigma ban, with the Lucio ban, it's probably still going to be Zarya anyway, but assuming it's not Zarya.
It's Orisa.
It's Orisa.
Yeah.
It's Orisa.
But then,
which Orisa makes a little bit more sense just given her more ranged options.
But then Orisa is weak into Zarya, and then you see as Zarya...
And it just becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
So... There's not a way to escape the Zarya comp now.
Right now, I found the perfect analogy for this. It's that thing of, in civil engineering, you eventually devolve to trains. It's the same thing in nature with evolution. You default to crabs.
You default to crabs.
Right now in Overwatch, you default to Zarya. No matter how much you try to avoid a Zarya duel, you will go to Zarya.
Oh, man.
Like we see NoSam on the Ramatra. Is he going to stay at Ramatra? My money's on no.
No, he actually might, because, I mean, Ram has played in Russian Brawl comp, right? And on this map, maybe you're looking to compromise between the Zarya and the Sigma, and you're just like looking for a little bit of extra poke. What's the backline like? Yeah, Freya? I don't know. I don't know what the plan is here. I don't think Ramacho's very good right now, but maybe they're trying to hold a close corner?
Maybe.
Look where the Genji's set up.
Oh, there's the Orisa. So I'm guarantee you what's about to happen here is we're gonna see maybe a couple fights here between the Orisa, between the Ramattra and the Orisa, and then No Sam's gonna go pick Zarya, and then
my dog guy's gonna go back Zarya.
Yeah, gonna go back to Zarya.
Yep, self-fulfilling prophecy every time. Okay, so Ashton's Widowmaker is looking to take that top left angle, trying to find a pick here. Utah's got a scatter.
Yeah, Ramattra taking a lot of big damage here.
Still on the low ground there. Shield comes out. He's just kind of walking there. I don't like. Every time
yeah, Sims is ironically looking a little worse for away here, despite being tucked away behind with Widowmaker of Ashen.
Ooh, my dog has no cooldowns left on the Orisa.
Really hurt here. He's gonna get the spear, but he might die here.
That's huge, Suzu. Oh. Wow, what a Suzu from Swirlhawk right there. Potentially keeping the space for Kansas, which is money they really need.
Big money plays. He's going up. Can he find one? He will miss. Just so close. No cigar.
And I just get excited. I want those hype moments, man.
I want to see those flying headshots. But oh, wow! He'll get sucked back to the ground there by the root from No Sam. No Sam finds another one onto Fake Alfie. Okay, so Ramatra's working.
Ramatra's working. Okay, so it's working because they are playing like kite and then they walk forward with form, right? They kite completely, and then they walk forward with the Genji dash and the Ramatra form.
Yeah, just pulling Kansas in, lulling them into a false sense of security here.
Yep. It's a tug of rope, and the strongest guy on the team doesn't decide to try until he really needs to.
Ooh, but he gets caught here. Here comes the Kitsune. Oh, and a huge burst of damage onto my dog died. The Kitsune mirror comes out too.
Form is out for No Sam. Kind of a little bit.
Oh, here comes the Freya ult from PDK. Not really going to find anything. But he will kill Fake Alfie.
Yeah, No Sam looking again to take a little space here. Put up the shield. He's still waiting on his form cooldown to re-engage here.
This is like the hardest hurdle to get over on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it really just is like the corridor of death.
This one and then that third point with the high ground.
Yeah. Like it's too like brutal straightaways. Oh, he will catch Sonic.
Both Wu angles come out. Okay, Fake Alfie finds one down on the ground, and then so we traded with Wu Angle.
Is that a blade? That is a blade coming out
Teddy
here.
Pie, but nothing.
Oh, he will fall. Alfie and Teddy are traded out equally. All DPS are off the board.
I mean, they're 1 for 1 right now. They're Wu Yang for Wu Yang, and then they're Genji for Genji. Freya falls, so my dog died.
Swirlhawk working, keep him alive. Oh, my dog died with a great ultimate to kill Ray.
The Kits there here. Are they going to be able to live?
Yeah, they should be able to here. They should get capped here too.
All the way through that Kits. Man, okay. Yeah, just simply walk through that Kits. It wasn't a very strong Kits. You're down both DPS. Not a whole lot you can do with the Kitsune there.
No.
Potentially looking to stay on with Ram ult here. He'll probably end his form, pop Ram ult, and then use another form after. Yep, here it is. Just looking for a lot of stall to get back as a 5-man squad here. Play for a full team fight.
They're going to walk forward here in about 3 seconds.
Oh, completely. I mean,
a good Kitsune to keep him pushed back. Yes, good Kitsune from Swirlhawk.
Teddy Pie falls. Sam's looking a little bit isolated. He's got to stay on the point here. 3 meters to go.
Ooh, and the dash down misses. Deflected back in PDK's face. Ashton finds a kill onto Ray, and that's going to be No Sam down.
Yeah, man. Eventually, standing on the point like that, you're going to fall. Like, you got to. There's not enough cooldowns to live there.
And a really good job of Kansas just to stay stuck in. And a huge Kitsune from Swirlhawk. He should be really proud of that effort.
Yeah, that's a good Kitsune. If you're Kansas, I'm sure that's the call, right? That's the fight plan. When this Ram ult comes out, we're simply going to burn him with Kitsune.
Yeah, because Orisa just gets to sit there and go burr.
Yep. Horse go burr.
Horse go burr.
Believe it or not, guys, that is a real Overwatch call-out. Horse.
Because Orisa is a mechanical horse.
Go-bo horse. All right. The Cynic's Wu Yang ult comes out. Vola finds Ashton.
The team structure has just been completely dissolved. Sonic and Ashton falling. It's just chaos now. Everybody's fighting everybody.
Has a blade potentially coming up late into the fight here. Going underneath. Maybe looking for a late blade here? Will it clean anything up?
Not with form on the board. He'll just dash Ray to death. Dang, stuck in our
Wow.
PDK's face. He'll get the kill anyway.
Very cool done,
Good
Fake
job
Alfie.
there from Fake Alfie. Kansas doing really well here.
Yep, Kansas has
Oh,
scaled.
the spear cuts deflected and finds
Whoopsie.
Ashton.
Man, okay, so Kansas has scaled a little bit now. Got to keep in mind that the My Dog Died Orisa now has a shield, which makes him almost like just better than a Ram in every way.
It's Overwatch
now.
1. It's Overwatch
Yeah.
1 Orisa, and it's the most annoying thing in the world. Here comes the title
Here
from
comes the kids from
Sonic.
Swirlhawk. We're gonna Kitsune Blade here. That's the
The
call.
blades are matching each other here. Who's finding better? Oh no, there's no blade matching. Sorry.
No, there was.
No, because Teddy's
wasn't.
just online. My bad.
Alright.
I thought there was a blade match there. I thought we were matching ults for
I
ults,
know, me
but
too.
looks like
Look at this!
away with
Look at this safe play! Oh my goodness! Both players on Utah were 1 HP.
2.3 meters from securing the objective.
Oh my goodness! They just barely kept alive there. I think My Dog Died could have found both there if they just peeked him a little bit more.
For
but-
sure, 100%.
Dang. Okay. All right. Looking at a just a tidal wave for Kansas here. Meanwhile, Annihilation and Blade here online for Utah. Probably going to Blade early and then look to sustain with the Ram on part. Maybe they'll get aggressive with the Ram ult here. Here comes the Blade early in the fight. Finds Swirlhawk. Ashen falls. Cynics goes down, and it looks like this is going to be a clean fight. Early Blade cleans up the fight really early. Nice. Really quickly.
Yeah, it was good.
Kansas, got to be in panic mode now. You've got no ults on the board. You used your tidal wave. Going ball for the emergency touch. Utah's got a lot of sustain now with Ram ult. They're going to just look to get their OC online before the end of the fight. Meanwhile, Kansas struggling to find touches. Okay, who's going to go next? Is it going to be Tracer touch again? Ball's in the back line. Tracer's going to touch again. Ball can live on
Here
point
comes
now.
the Ram ult.
Here's the Ram ult to keep the Ram alive for a long time in this fight. Tracer's 1 HP in the back line. Are they going to find him? They find Ash.
That's going to be it.
That's it.
Ooh, and a good hold there from Utah.
Another instance of Utah being a little more conservative with their ults and really getting rewarded for it.
Mm-hmm.
These, like I said, these long fights, Utah wins because they are more conservative. And, yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Initiating match.
what can you do there if you're fighting for touches? You can't really do much. Ram, I think, proved to be a really good pick. I was very surprised.
Yeah, Ram worked there. I will happily eat my words.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that worked. That worked really well. And I think it is that kind of mix of like Ram being able to project for poke and for like his ability just to like also brawl it out with form and ult.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, we might see we're going to see a Ram mirror potentially.
The Hashimoto
And a perfect mirror match here. All 5 members of each team
Wow.
with the exact same hero.
wow, yep, okay, an example of how Circuit Royale can seriously just boil down to a brawl mirror. After all that this map has been through, from early on in Overwatch 2's lifetime, Swirlhawk's really messing with this new Kiriko mix. From early on in Overwatch 2's lifetime, this was like the poke map, right? Sigma map, this was the map that was intentionally designed to simply play high ground, sit back, and find picks from a distance. But now, the solution to that has become to get in your face, and when the solution to getting in your face is to get in your face, now we have a brawl mirror. Once again, on the Ram, early corner hold here maybe for My Dog Died.
Dread it. Run from it. The brawl comp will
The
always
brawl will
find you.
come. Thanos Swanson. Sorry, my bad.
So yeah, we're just gonna see both teams here just doing the poking, doing a little bit of brawling. Oh, My Dog Died first of form. He's getting absolutely swarmed with damage here. KU getting forced back early. Utah giving them a lot of trouble early on here.
Clearly, a lot of space was made there just from punishing that early Ram form.
Yeah.
First to use Ram form, something you got to be careful with it, methodical with it. Got to find touches here on the Genji.
He's
He
got
comes
a
out.
form again.
Yep. And now the second form is going to win the fight for Utah. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, once again, the first form is going to lose the fight.
Yep.
So this comes down to angle control then. If your DPS have better angles than the enemy, you won't have to form first because they won't be able to walk at you
and that's
first.
going to be first point super quick here for Utah.
All right, My Dog Died back on the Orisa. Maybe it was just testing out it, but back to the comfort pick.
Yeah, and Utah already up super aggressive here, taking that much-needed space to keep that aggression, keep this push going and alive. They have 5 whole minutes to get the same distance that it took 3 minutes for Kansas to hit.
Okay, this is spooky. This is spooky. This is getting a little scary for Kansas.
You gotta really log in
This is
here.
a terrible Kitsune. Oh no. Okay.
It's-
Bit of a miscommunication there. The fight is simply not taking place where that Kitsune. Genji's still hiding. Maybe, I think the Genji could have played. Oh, waiting for the Wu. That's
the
what it was.
Wu,
Waiting for the Wu Yang. They're going to play super early with Wu Yang. Is it going to find Wu Yang? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the tidal wave on the Genji finds the Wu Yang. Man. Okay, early pick. Will it secure them a fight win here? Swirlhawk goes down. My dog goes down. It's falling apart for Kansas.
Falling apart.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. This is a 5-alarm fire here, ladies and gentlemen, and the firemen are sleeping.
Okay, what is it? What is it? Patrick from Spud. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Yeah,
I'm sounding the alarm, guys. This is bad news.
It's not good here.
Oh man. Okay. So clearly Utah just simply had a plan going into this map. They said, we're going to run this Ramontra. We know how to run this comp. Here comes the Kits.
Yeah, Kit. Yeah.
Kits and OC. Does Kansas
massive
have a
Kits.
solution?
Ray able
Simply
just
gotta
to evade the fire.
Kansas has to sustain here for just
PDK
a little longer.
goes down.
Kitsune. Kitsune is officially down, and now Utah has to back up. Okay.
They do.
Ooh, a potentially like series-winning fight there, but Kansas sustains long enough to survive.
Falls apart there.
And I'm gonna clench my cheeks a little here.
Yeah,
It's a little bit tough.
it's not great here. It's not looking good. That's 2 minutes though off the clock for Utah to work with here. They're back down to about the same amount of time that Kansas had to make the same distance though.
Okay, an aggressive annihilation potentially is their win condition here. Fake Alfie looking to build Blade.
Yeah, they also have
98%.
OC. They also oh no, they have Blade. They don't have OC, but they might get Wu Yang all here if the spike continues to
Spears
drag
himself!
on.
By the Knight spears himself! Fake Alfie Blade looking to compensate maybe for the
and Teddy
down.
Blade's too!
Teddy Blade might be stronger. That might be the
that's
series.
Oh, that's it. That's going to be it.
Man.
And that's going to end the undefeated run of Kansas here in Overwatch PEC. Utah proving themselves to be a very formidable foe, a true dark horse here in the Overwatch conversation going into Vegas here next semester.
Wow.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Right. Wow.
Wow, wow, wowie, wow, wow.
Well, can't say I'm not disappointed.
I'm not disappointed. This was a thrilling series here. It was back and forth, and just once again, these maps have been decided by one fight. Truly and honestly decided by one fight. And it just goes to show you that like momentum's everything. And if you lose it, it's really hard to get it back.
Man. Yeah. That's a tough one.
Yeah,
that's
tough.
a heartbreaker.
Yeah, you go all the way to map number 5 and it just crumbles apart like sand, like sand passing through the fingertips, man. Like it slips away so fast.
It's also hard to stomach because this is a no shame to Utah, but this was a 1 seed versus a 7 seed matchup.
Yeah, this was on paper.
On paper, Kansas wins this. But I think Utah takes it with great bans, first of all. Great map strategy. I mean, I just can't believe that the RAM was working. The RAM worked out. Clearly, they just knew what they were doing. They had the practice.
And I will say that Utah, the first 2 matches of the PEC season that Utah played were against Syracuse and were against Ohio State, and they took a map off of them too.
Wow.
So Utah has been put through the gauntlet early on here.
Yeah.
And it has shown they have been forged and tempered by the fire of Q's of the Ohio State and of Kansas.
Yeah. Wow.
And they came to play.
Potential underdog?
They're a dark horse. I think
Horse.
Utah is a big dark horse here after tonight's performance.
Man, yeah, but for sure, Utah just simply winning. Huh?
Oh, they also have a pro player apparently too. Who is the pro player?
PDK?
Oh yeah, PDK. Sorry, we just talked about that. We didn't talk about that on stream with you lovely people at home, but yes, PDK is a professional player.
Yeah. I mean,
which helps. Which very much helps.
Player. I don't think he was an OWCS competitor. What team was he on? Do we know? Can we pull that up? Let's see if we can pull it up here.
We have a computer here in front of us. We can theoretically look at this information ourselves. But we're asking our lovely production people.
Here we are. Let's pull it up. See what we're. Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So,
Okay, PDK is the man.
I see that OWCS competitor tag, and I see that in my ranked games, and I'm like, okay, so he's a face hit player.
Yeah, he's got some top 3 finishes.
No, so one thing I did not know about PDK, this is a Dildux player.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what team Dildux is a very excellent NA OWCS team. Potentially taking teams off of teams like Nightmare, other OWCS teams that are like, I mean, just seriously the best in the best in the world.
Yeah. And that definitely came through. I think as again with those longer fights that you were talking about with just how long that series went for, that his ability to bring that professional experience and that LAN experience of those long, grueling series in is a difference maker.
Yeah,
and
I imagine he's IGLing quite a bit too.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. And this is something I've talked about on every single stream that I've ever been on so far for KU Esports, and that the LANs always play different. Having that LAN experience of those deep LAN runs and just that those exhausting days really make a difference, even in online play before the major LAN event.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe I feel a little bit consoled. You know,
it is a tough loss.
Yeah.
But there is a lot that I think that KU can learn from this going forward into next week's match. Who are we playing next week, by the way?
Okay, let's look at the schedule here. Next week we are playing. Say again. Next week
we get to play Boise
State matchup. So Boise, another very solid team in our division here.
Truth be told, every team right now in Overwatch for PEC is a really good contender, I think Utah have firmly cemented their name in that conversation after tonight.
So Boise, a top 25 collegiate school, little bit scary,
very scary.
But should be a very entertaining one next week. Yep. Will Kansas be able to figure out that sort of slow, methodical play style that Utah was running?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, it is Valorant, hopefully with me and Alex back in the casting seats. Thursday is going to be League of Legends, not PEC, but we will alternate those. So next week, if you like watching Smash, you have to tune back in. That will not be casted by me. I do not cast Smash Brothers. But next week we play Boise State. Should be a really fun series of matches. That's all for me, Henry. Anything else you want to send the folks at home
with? Tough loss. We'll make it through. I trust my Jayhawks next week. They'll give us another solid showing.
And that'll be all from us. Have a good night, folks. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, everybody.